friends, this is Scott from Platter Talk. Thanks for joining me tonight. We just got done putting a recipe together just a little bit ago, and we had some of these nice hard rolls that we used in our recipe. However, as we normally have, sometimes we have leftovers, and what do you do with it? The bread would be great for a sandwich for later, but you know what's even better is sometimes we do some recipes that call for breadcrumbs, and although the store-bought breadcrumbs that you can get are great, they're even better if you can use your own because you know where it's coming from and you know what you have in it. So I have all this leftovers, so we're going to just quickly throw together a very fast breadcrumb recipe. Anybody can do this. So what we're going to do, we're going to do a food hack. We call them food flashes on Platter Talk, but we're going to make some breadcrumbs at home. So what we're going to do is just take some of this leftover bread that we have, and I'm going to throw it into the food processor. I'm just going to give it a nice little head start here by breaking it up a bit. Something else that we're going to do with this as well is we're going to season them. Now you can do whatever you want, whatever you have around the house, I guess. It would be really delicious if you put some Parmesan cheese in here and you made some Parmesan breadcrumbs. What we're going to do is we're going to use some fresh herbs though. We have some of this right here, and we're going to put this in, and this is parsley, and with it I have to just say that it's fresh. We got it from the grocer. We like to keep it around the house on the counter so we can look at it and enjoy it. So what we do is when we bring it home, I cut the bottoms off and I put them into a little glass of water, and they keep pretty well on the countertop for almost a week or so. If you want to keep them in the refrigerator, I'm sure they'll keep a little bit longer than that. But as I said, you know, I like to actually be able to look at it. So there's that. So what I'm going to do is just take some of these leaves and throw some of the leaves in here as well. The nice thing about this is that you're using up your leftovers. You're using them for something else later on. We're going to seal these up in a airtight baggie and throw them in the freezer when we're done. And so I'm just going to put a few more in. And you really don't have to season this with anything else. Just the bread alone and the fresh parsley here is going to be good enough for you. So I've got that in, and then I'm going to close my food processor up, and I'm just going to pulse it. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to just slowly pulse it a bit till I get that consistency that I want. It doesn't take long. You can do it as fine as you want, you can do it as coarse as you want, and I'm thinking that that's looking just about right for me. Let's take a look. Maybe a couple more pulses. Alright. And there you go, easy peasy. What I'm going to do is take out my blade, and then I like to just put them in smaller bags because then I can actually portion control what I have in here. If you wanted to, you can do them by the cups or half cup, so that way when you take it out you know exactly how much you have. And so I'm just going to go ahead and eyeball this and seal it up nice and tight. And then to the freezer it goes. Off for another recipe on another day. Thanks for joining me today. I'm Scott from Platter Talk. I hope that you have good recipes. See you soon.